Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the Duo Group Iron Man. In the last video, me and my duo teammate Spookdog took on Yama for the first time. We got different KCs because I had to finish up the fight a few times, but I got 71 KC, I think she was at 67 KC, and we unfortunately did not get any Oath Plate pieces. Last video was all about learning Yama and getting the basics down. And I would like to keep on doing Yama, but Spookdog doesn't really enjoy doing more than around an hour at a time. And plus with her new collection log series, she wants to focus on getting collection log slots as well. And we both already got the basic items from Yama. There's a lot of collection logs that she'll be going for, which aren't exactly duo activities, but they are still activities that we can do together. And even though I have the collection log done for some of those or a lot of those activities, I still want to do them together because they're good XP, and for a lot of them, they're the method that I would be doing anyways to train that skill to go for ranks. For example, like Mahogany Homes, Winter Toad, Giant's Foundry, they're all good XP. But for her next video, she's going to be doing the mixology collection log, which I do have that log done. But it's really good XP for irons because you get so much more XP per herb. And it's an extra good activity to do because it's the only way to get Aldarium, which is used for goading potions and prayer regeneration potions. Right now she's editing a video, so I don't think she's going to be starting mixology until tomorrow, which means I'm going to have like a 1-day head start ahead of her. But just to show you where I'm starting at, I've currently got about 47k, 58k, 50k of each of the resins. But yeah, I don't have any specific goal with mixology. It's just this is the way that I would be doing to train Herblore, so it's the perfect excuse to go and do it, spend a few days training it together, and see how far I'm able to get with the Herblore XP, which as you can see, I just reset the XP tracker for. I'm currently very close to 19 mil Herblore XP, so that'd be cool to get 20 mil Herb XP. That could be a good goal. Although I get about 65k XP per hour when I'm actually doing the minigame, so that could be a big ask. That'd be like 15 hours, but yeah, I mean, I probably will do that much at least, knowing me. Man, it is bots galore here. I'm looking up the stats of all these accounts that are doing mixology next to me, and it's just like, there's a bot, and another one, and another one. Someone's got to keep the goading potion prices low, right? I was like, oh, finally there's a real person. There's like OSRS Frank. Well, it's not OSRS Frank, it's just Ors Frank. I'm like, oh, cool, maybe it's a Skiller account because it's like a real name kind of, but no. I mean, I guess it could be. I'm kind of making assumptions here, but when you're making paste, you have to close out of this window if you're in fixed mode. But what I was doing instead is going into resizable, because this way, when you withdraw your herbs from the bank, you don't have to close out of the interface. You can just click on the refiner. All right, it's a fresh day. Got my herb run and all my farm run stuff done. I'm ready for another day in the trenches. And shout out to this guy, 52 Steel 563. Early grats on 99 Herblore. I'm about to get a virtual herb level. There is 103. And look who showed up. Spookdog's here now, making some pastes in the corner. I've just hit my first 100k in a resin on the green one. The others are soon to come. Here we go, here we go, here we go. 20 mil Herblore XP. Still gonna keep going though. Spookdog hasn't finished the collection log and I'm committed to sticking it out with her here until, just to say TY in the public chat, until she gets it done. I went to Temple OSRS to look at the Duo GIM unofficial high scores. I sorted it by individual players because I wanted to see where I was at for Herblore. And with 20 mil XP, I am ranked 9. But if you look at all the people ahead of me in ranks, they're all very close together. And rank 1 is 23.7 mil. It's not like a crazy amount ahead. I mean, I'm sure I'm not going to do that much XP in this video, but I just thought it was interesting that rank 1 is not theoretically that far out of reach if I wanted to go for it. Out of curiosity, where are we as a team? We are rank 8 together. And once again, rank 1 isn't that far ahead, theoretically, if we did ever want to go for that as a team. By the way, for all 3 types of resin, I now have them all over 100k. Oh, she's going over. Is she doing it? I think she's about to do it. I hear her recording in the other room. Oh yeah, there she goes. We're gonna start seeing some stuff pop up in the chat box, but yeah, we're like 5 minutes into the video, and I haven't really had too much to show because I've just been doing mixology. I was streaming it too, but nothing exciting happened, so Yeah, nothing to show. You can see I've gained 1.7 mil XP. They just all popped up in the chat box at once, I guess, when she closed out of the interface. But yeah, cool. It's been 6 days since I've started this video, and it's kind of funny. I still don't have like a theme for the video. I was just gonna like do this at the start and see where we go from there, but it's just been a lot of mixology so far, because I average like 65k XP per hour. It's definitely lower than that because I stopped to go do my herb runs every 80 minutes. But in terms of the time spent here doing mixology, going by 65k XP per hour, the time in this room, that's about 27 hours. I'm gonna go bother her. I think she's still recording. I think I can hear her. Yeah, put me in the video. Alright, we are going to Yama today. There's a reminder of the KC and the collection log. First kill back in like 8 days. How was that? Like riding a bike?
Yeah.
We did a few kills, but Kara's not feeling it today, or Spookdog's not feeling it today anymore, but I thought maybe I'll try a solo kill just out of curiosity to see how it's going to be. Well, it's nice to know that I can do it. It doesn't feel very good. It's pretty slow, but I can do it if I want to. As you would expect, it takes about twice as long doing it solo compared to duo. And when you're soloing, you can't count on a teammate to save you in case you mess up with the glyphs. Oh, dude. I was like, I'll just do a couple more solos before dinner just to try it out. I I cannot believe I actually got a drop. I was hoping I wouldn't have to record much for the next couple days because I bit on my tongue weird and it's kind of hard to talk, and I feel like I've been slurring my words more than I usually do. But anyways, the Soul Flame Horn requires 80 magic to equip, and what this does is, it's not good by itself as a weapon, but it's because of its special attack, which costs 25 special attack energy per affected player, which can apply up to 3 other players. And whoever is under the effect of this Entice special attack, your next melee attack within 10 ticks will always be a successful hit, which is very nice, especially for special attack weapons like the Dragon Warhammer or the Elder Maul. Ironmen can receive the Entice effect from other players in certain PVM content like Nex, Raids, Royal Titans, and Yama. And for group Ironmen, if it's their own teammate using it, then they can receive the effect anywhere in the game from their teammate. You do have to have Accept Aid on to be able to receive the Entice effect. The effective drop rate for this item is 1 in 300. For a solo, if you're in a duo, it's based on your contribution. I mean, for me, it's Spookdog because we're on the same team. Of course, it's going to be 1 out of 300 for either of us to get it. But I was soloing. So anyways, it's 1 out of 300. And you can see to get either any piece of Oath Plate or the Soul Flame Horn is 1 in 120. So let's see what we have here. Soul Flame Horn. There's a configure option for the max amount of players, so for like up to 3 other people. Oh, I see. Let's just equip it, and then for the special attack, is it like you just click it and then... Wow. But there was no one nearby. Is there a sound effect that comes with it? Yeah, it's how a horn sounds. I'll do one more kill before dinner to get me to a clean 80 KC and see if we get the back-to-back. It's kind of like getting an Oath Plate piece. It's a new day today, and me and Spookdog are going to do some more Yama. I have not been recording much lately because my tongue is still in pain. Hey, nice. First 3-kill trip. What the? Oh. Hey, we got the speed trial listing. Nice. I did not know that our times were that good. That was, let me see exactly. Get an average time of under 3:38 for your last 4 kills. We must have just barely got that. Well, final phase at least. Oh, nice. Nice payday.
What if instead of a demon, he was a vegan and he launched a plant-based attack at you?
He is. He does. As you can see, I'm still doing mixology, and there is 104 Herblore. It is hard for me to talk still because of my tongue, so I'm not going to be recording too much. I'm not going to go too in-depth right now, but I did decide that I do want this to be an Herblore themed video, And the goal of this video is actually going to be to get rank 1. So I'm going to keep on going with mixology, and hopefully my tongue gets better within a couple days so I can start talking to you about the plans and stuff. Hey, good morning. I just woke up, and on the first herb patch of the day, I got a virtual farming level of 115. We are back to Yama today, and that is 100 KC for me. We both got the same drop. I don't know if that's happened before. Wait a second, 100% of the drop would be 40, but we only got 39. Where did the missing ruby go?
I eated it. Wow, nothing special for 100 KC. Freaked up.
It is so bad today. There's not everyone here, but there's so many bots here. I may be slightly salty because a lot of them have more Herblore XP than me. Ooh, we both got dossiers. Oh, because we're both over 100 KC, that means the first one that both of us opens, we'll both get the collection log thing from it. Well, today's the first day that it's not unbearable to talk. It still hurts, but I can at least record some stuff today and move on from doing mixology, because that's all I've been doing. I've kind of been stuck here because, you know, like I said, it was hard to record stuff. And it's really weird because when I was sick a few months ago with like a bad cold, I just wasn't playing RuneScape. But this is weird because like physically I feel fine, but it's like a, you know, like a superficial kind of pain on my tongue, which is probably like the worst possible thing besides my right hand for, you know, the type of work that I do. Wow, I just checked the day I started this video. I cannot believe I've been doing mixology for the last 12 days. Or that's how long it's been since I started the video. And it's been mostly mixology with a little bit of Yama sprinkled in here and there. But here's the amount of resins that I have, about 200k of each. Let me do some quick math to figure out how much Aldarium could I buy if I wanted to spend all my points. This amount of resin would allow me to buy 2,377 Aldarium. The current GE value is 34k, which is quickly dropping, but if we're going by the current price at the time of recording this, that'd be 80 mil worth of Aldarium. And with the goggles, because you get a 10% chance to save secondaries, that means you effectively get 11.1% more Aldarium. So that would come out to, I would actually have 2641 3-dose potions. And assuming I'm not using the Alchemist Amulet to get the chance of a 4-dose potion, let's just see how many doses this alone would be. If you get 3 doses per potion, be 7923 doses, and then you get 6 minutes per dose. That would be 47,000 minutes of goading, or if we divide that by 60, that'd be close to 800 hours worth of goading potion if I don't use Amulets of Chemistry or the Alchemist Amulet. And then let's figure out how much time I spent at mixology in this video. Most of the Herblore XP I gained in this video has been from mixology, but there's a tiny bit from my farm runs. I've been doing a lot of herb runs in this video, and I clean the herbs as I go. So there's a little bit of XP that came from cleaning those herbs, but the vast majority has come from mixology, and that is 3.1 mil, which doesn't sound like a lot for Herblore, for like, especially for a main account, but even for an Iron Man, because that's still like, what, 10 hours in making potions normally. But with mixology, because the XP per hour that I average, not doing it efficiently, is like 65k XP per hour. We'll take the 3.1 mil, divide that by my XP rate, as actually 47 hours of mixology, which in reality is longer because I left pretty much as often as I could to do my herb runs. Like I said, the goal for this video is going to be getting rank 1 Herblore. And I know I originally said that I wasn't going to be going for that in this video, but because I sort of ended up being stuck at mixology, that kind of just ended up being a goal that I decided that I will work for. So as you can see right now for Herblore, for duo GIMs, we are currently rank 2 as a team. As an individual, I am rank 3. But I want to get both of these to rank 1. Spookdog has moved on from Herblore at this point. She got a decent amount of XP, but I'm going to finish this up myself. Let's see, for the team rank, we are about 1.6 mil off. As an individual, I'm about 1.7 mil XP off. So I gotta get my Herblore XP for this video gained to 4.8. I'll probably go to at least 5 mil to have a little bit of extra buffer room as well. So it would be nice to get another like close to 2 mil Herblore XP at least in this video. Before I get into making potions, I want to clean all the herbs I have because it's been a while since I've done that, and even though I clean herbs from doing farm runs, you still get a lot of grimy herbs from like raids and PVM stuff. So I want to make the tab look nice and clean. I will be using the degrime spell for this. Good use case for the locking inventory slots, by the way. But using degrime will get this done a lot faster than manually cleaning them. You do get half the amount of XP per herb than you would get from manually cleaning them, but I think the increased speed at which you can get this done makes up for it. And hey, I get a little bit of magic XP too, even though magic is a 0-time skill. I mean, I'm not 200 mil yet. XP is XP. I went back in the clips to check the last time I used the degrime spell, and it was September 24th, 2024. Which was the day before Mixology came out. I also said something about like it's not worth it for the lower tier herbs. I'd be better off bringing them to the guy in Narda because I wouldn't be missing out on much Herblore XP from like the Guams, Marantils, Tiramins. But here I am degriming them once again. I don't really have that many of the grimy versions of those, so it's not going to take me too long to get through those. Well, that's a lot of Tiramins actually. You can calculate the effective Herblore XP per hour rate of any of these if you know the amount of XP that you get for the herb with the degrime spell. So the wiki says that you can clean with degrime about 16,200 herbs per hour. With the Tiramins, for example, you get 2.5 XP each with degrime, so the effective rate with these Tiramins would be about 40k. Technically, the efficient XP rate for Herblore for Ironmen comes out to 76k XP per hour. There's a lot of factors that go into this XP rate, like obtaining the seeds, planting the seeds, and so on. And looking at the wiki now with the amount of XP that you get per herb, with 16,200 per hour. With Erits, you get 4.4 XP each, and that would be slightly under the efficient rate, whereas the Aventos would give you 5 XP, which would be just over the efficient rate. So technically, if you were an efficient player, if you're 99 Herblore already, you would degrime Aventos and above, and then Erits and below you would bring to the guy in Narda. Or if you're not 99, then Erits and above you would degrime, and everything below Erit you would bring to the guy in Narda. Actually, a very efficient player would probably manually clean all the herbs with like 5 ticks per inventory, just spam clicking super fast. But I think in general, an average player isn't going to be like super worried about the efficient XP per hour rate. So I think a normal player would probably just like have the guy Narda clean the maybe Guams, Marantils, and Tiramins, maybe Heerlanders, but then everything above you degrime. And yes, I do understand the irony of me taking the time to talk about efficiency makes me become inefficient because I'm standing around not really doing anything when I could instead just be doing the method and gaining Herblore XP. But by me sacrificing my XP to explain to all of you watching the video, we have collectively, as a player base, gained more XP than my sacrifice. Because when your time comes to train Herblore and you're about to clean herbs, you're going to have to make a decision. And maybe, just maybe, when your time comes, you'll think about this video. But it might be so long from now that you'll have forgotten what I said in this video, so you'll have to come back and watch this video again with ad block off. That's the last inventory. All the grimies are cleaned. I did tell Spookdog that I was degriming herbs, and if she had any she wanted me to clean, to throw them in the storage, and I'm gonna do these for her real quick. This is the last inventory, and now for real, I'm done cleaning all the herbs. I put them into a little side tab here so I could organize them, and I'm taking out certain amounts so I can get a clean looking thumbnail from these. Frequently asked question, the plugin to see the names of the herbs is called Item Identification. Yes, dude, how good is this gonna look for a thumbnail? I would have had more dwarf weeds and Aventos, but I used those for the red and the green pastes. And then for the blue paste, I was using Tiramin, but it's not a very impressive herb, so I'm not putting that in the thumbnail. But if you want to see the total amounts of herbs I have, I will deposit these back into the bank. And there we go. This is what I currently have in total. Since this is the Herblore video, I probably should talk about how I got so many herbs. And my secret is 52 mil Slayer XP. I think the vast majority of the seeds and herbs I got came from doing Slayer, but there's other things that added on too, like Kingdom added quite a lot of herbs. Keeping up with my farming contracts gave me a lot of seeds, and especially raids. Raids 1, which I have 684k, so you get a lot of herbs from Raids 1. And from Raids 3, I got a lot of seeds. Specifically, you get a lot of Toadflax, Ranarr, Snapdragon, and Torstal seeds, which you can see, Ranarr, Toadflax, Snapdragon, and then my Torstal stack is very low, which is because I think Torstals are the one seed I haven't really started farming yet, but I got about 1,300 of those to start going through at some point. One more thing comes to mind, which is Master Farmers. You get a lot of seeds in general, but specifically a lot of Ranarr seeds, and that definitely helped boost up my Ranarr stack. With that said, I grabbed out a total of 20,000 various herbs, which should be enough to get us to rank 1. And yeah, perfect. 4 mil GP exactly to get all those converted into unfinished potions. I picked out potions that I already have the secondaries for, so it's gonna be 5,000 prayer pots, 8,000 super attacks, 2,000 range pots. Wines of Zamorak are a little bit annoying to come by. And then 5,000 super restores, which... Oh wait, it's supposed to be 3,000, because... Well, I can just open up some more of these giant egg sacs. I don't know why I thought there was 5,000 red spider's eggs there. Check out the stack of red spider's eggs. Pop these open. Oh, you can only do one at a time. Okay, can I go like... Oh no, we don't want to do that. But we have the technology to shift click, pop all these open, and now I'm set for red spider's eggs. I'm gonna start off here with the prayer pots, and I'll be using the alchemist amulet for that. Wait, how many charges do I have? I have 1,500 charges. I might run out of charges at some point, depending on... I haven't done the math, but we'll see if I end up running out or not across these potions I use it for. Making potions is a 2-tick action, which means theoretically you can make 3,000 potions per hour, but when you factor in banking as well as being AFK, it probably brings it down quite a bit to maybe like 2,000 to 2,400 potions per hour maybe. So this is going to take me probably close to 10 hours to get those 20k potions all made. Oh, we got PB.
Oh, nice.
By 1 second. Ooh, PB pace, PB pace.
We just started.
Yeah, we're on PB pace. Oh, what did I tell you? PB pace, baby. Ooh, nice. Yeah, that adds up to 842, but 100% contribution should be 850. The game owes us 8 Aether Catalysts. That is the last of the prayer pots made. How many charges do I have left on here? Let's see. A bit over 800 charges. So I will have to get some more charges for the amulet at some point before I finish making these 20k potions. But for now, next potion I'll be moving on to is going to be the Dwarf Weeds. And I will use the amulet for these, for making ranging pots. The ranging potions are all done. Next, I'll be moving on to the Arits, or the super attacks. And for these, of course, I will not be using the Alchemist Amulet. I'm gonna go make some more Amulets of Chemistry, and for that, I need silver bars, check, and jades, check. We're all good to go. This is another activity where I like to play in resizable for because I don't have to use escape to close out of the interface. I can just click directly on the furnace with the bank open. Next up, a little bit of string jewelry spell. And I'm pretty sure this is how I got 99 magic in like 2010 or 2011, but it was with gold amulets back then. And the final step, enchanting. Another common question is this plugin. It's called Action Progress. And it feels weird like giving the names of all these plugins over and over because I mentioned them throughout multiple videos in the past, and I've even explained them and gone through them in the past. And it's still like a common comment that I get on my videos and my streams too. If I give the names of these plugins every time I use them or show them in a video, then I get comments saying, why are you being so repetitive? You keep repeating yourself. We know what the plugins are already. Everyone knows this. But when I don't say the names of these plugins, I get a bunch of comments saying, hey, what's that plugin? What's that plugin? What's that plugin? It's a battle that just truly can never be won, huh? I don't think I've done any enchanting though since this update, February 12th, 2025, where when you enchant jewelry, it always goes from the top to bottom rather than the specific jewelry it was cast on. So that makes it a little bit less thinking required to do this. I'm done making all the amulets, and each one gives 10 charges to the Alchemist Amulet, but I believe it has a cap of 5k charges, so I shouldn't be able to add all these. Yeah, I can't add all them in. But by the time I finish up with some of the other potions, I will be able to add those in. But cool, I got a fully charged Alchemist Amulet. Well, minus 4 charges, basically full for the first time ever on the account. Virtual level coming in, 105 Herblore. The super attacks are done, and I'll be moving on to the last potion that I prepped or made the unfinished potions for, which is going to be the Snapdragons. And for those, I will be using the amulets for the extra super restore doses. And actually at this point, I'm basically like tied with, I think rank 1's like 40k XP had me. But yeah, basically all the XP I'll be getting from these potions will put me beyond the current rank 1. Hey, here's a fun fact. For making anti-venom pluses, the torstals are the secondary, but you can't store the torstals in the reagent pouch. So you can't make 26 anti-venom pluses at a time because none of these count as the secondaries. However, the goggles recognize Torstals as the secondary, and you do have the 10% chance to save the Torstals because of that. For making extended anti-venom pluses, do the goggles sometimes save the Araxite venoms? It does. This is the final inventory, and with that, my Herblore endeavors for this video are complete. I now have 24.5 mil XP. I'm gonna log off now and refresh Temple. Group Ironman high scores, Herblore. There we go. Team, rank 1, individual, rank 1. The goal for this video has been achieved. Let's check out the collection log for a couple things. I want to show you for mixology. There's my orders fulfilled, over 7.6k, and then an update on the Yama, because every couple days we're doing an hour of Yama together, as you saw in the clips. I'm up to 135 KC, with the only unique between the two of us being this one Soul Flame Horn that I got lucky from that solo. In terms of like the good uniques. Looking at my time played, it has been 145 hours of in-game progress in this video, with about 50 hours spent at mixology and another like 10-ish hours spent training Herblore with the potions. The rest of that time was spent training various other skills, which I will go over right here. So first off, well, the Herblore XP, one more look at that. It was 5.5 mil Herblore XP gained in this video. Did a decent amount of barb fishing, gained almost 1.4 mil fishing XP. I was doing a lot of farm runs, a lot of herbs, a lot of trees, and I gained 2 mil farming XP, and a little bit of woodcutting too. It was 700k woodcutting XP. And yeah, I think those are the main XPs that I gained this video over the last exactly 2 weeks since I started the video. If you want to check out my duo teammate Spookdog's half of the progress, I will have her most recent GIM video linked below in the video description. But with that said, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you have a great day, and I'll see you again next time.